Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, I'm KingNido and today we're coming here from Medali where the flying type Aethers are going head to head with the Hammerlock Draconids, and these are the only two sides in the entire PokeType League that have two members of the 600 club, but they have not been having the season that we've expected. So with that said, let us know in the comments below who you think is going to win. Will it be the flying types? Will it be the dragon types? Let's go!
3, 2, 1, go!
That is right, these two sides are actually predicted to make the Elite Four this season, and they look nowhere near doing that right now, but it is going to be Iron Jugulis and Chaladon starting out for the Draconids. It's going to be Gliscor and Mandibuzz starting out for the Medali Aethers, and Iron Jugulis as that Terrestrial draftee for the Draconids is taking on that Dragon typing, shedding that Dark Flying typing here on the field. It actually could have been drafted to the Medali Aethers as it has speed control, going for the wing attack. Gets a really good connection there onto Mandibuzz, and with that weak armor ability, Mandibuzz does have its speed lowered, but it gets a great speed boost here, and this allows it to try and capitalize, going with the Draining Kiss. Gets a great super effective hit there onto Iron Jugulis, and it's going to restore some of that health that it just lost. That could be a really clever play, as Gliscor is going to look to follow it up with the reversal, going for Chaladon, trying to capitalize on that part steel typing, but it has that stamina ability, so already it's got a physical defense boost on top of that 130 base physical defense, and it goes with the Eerie spell. Gets a great connection there onto Gliscor, also cutting into its PP by 3, but Mandibuzz now the quickest on the field, going with the power swap here on Iron Jugulis. There has been no changes though to their attack stats, so that is irrelevant. This allows Iron Jugulis to go with the Hypnosis. This is going to put Gliscor to sleep on the field, but it's still flying in the air, which is very impressive to be sleep flying here in the middle of this matchup. But unfortunately, Gliscor is fast asleep, so it will not be able to go for anything, snoozing away there, and Chaladon does look to capitalize, going with the lick. Gets another good connection with that critical hit there onto Gliscor. Mandibuzz looking to do the heavy lifting, goes with the Quiver Dance, so it is going to boost its special attack here as well as that special defense. It is more of a physically defensive Pokemon, however, as Iron Jugulis goes with the Earthquake. This is not going to hit the Medali Aethers. It's going to connect with its own teammate, Chaladon, who's already had a defense boost. Is that the ploy? Because they've just given it another stamina defense boost here on the field, as Gliscor is still fast asleep. Are they setting up Chaladon as it goes with the Tail Slap? This multi-hit move gets the critical hit on the first one, and with every connection, it's going to cut into that physical defense of Mandibuzz, but give it that speed boost, but it's already the quickest on the field. So with every connection, these Tail Slaps should actually be getting stronger, doing more damage to Mandibuzz here. And you have to think, if it can get all 5, it might actually take the Dark Flying type out of this match, as already its speed won't go any higher, but that defense continues to lower as it is now in knockout range. Chaladon could finish it off here if it can get this last connection, but it only gets 4. Mandibuzz is still in this match, and immediately goes with the Milk Drink. Very intelligently, it is going to restore its health, but it is such an easy target because its defenses have been cut massively, even though they are normally base 105. We get the head smash from Gliscor, who's just awakening it to such little damage. It's not very effective on Chaladon, and yet again it gets another defense boost here. Chaladon with the defense boost, Mandibuzz with the defense cuts, Iron Jugulis with the Fairy Lock, making it so no one can run away during the next turn, but none of these Pokemon are looking to run away from this matchup. And the scratch from Chaladon, the most powerful scratch you'll ever see, and with the critical hit as well. But Mandibuzz is able to hang on here, and it is going to respond with the Hone Claws. It is going to give itself a physical attack boost as well as boost its accuracy, but it really needs to go on the offensive really quick as we get the Mach Punch from Gliscor, going for Iron Jugulis. Good connection there as Iron Jugulis does respond by setting up the Sand Storm, and Iron Jugulis will actually take damage from this Sandstorm as the Stone Edge. Chaladon is not letting Mandibuzz make it out of this turn with that super effective hit to ensure its elimination. But Iron Jugulis now is going to be the only one taking damage from this Sandstorm, thanks to Gliscor being part Ground type, Chaladon being part Steel type, and out comes Roaring Moon. The Aethers sending out their own Terrestrial draftee, taking on that Flying Terror type, and I cannot stress this how terrifying those balloons on top of Roaring Moon are. It is a horrifying sight, and it'll be even worse if it is coming down on you with that physical attack, as it immediately goes with the Strength. But Chaladon tanks that, and it gets another defense boost after that not very effective move. Gliscor though with the Electro Web, not very effective on the Dragon Type player is looking to lower their speed, although the Aethers already have full speed control, and yet again another stamina boost for our Chaladon as Iron Jugglers with the triple arrows going for Gliscor here. Not very effective, almost puts it into knockout range after that critical hit, but our Chaladon could actually capitalize and go for the easy elimination. Instead it goes with the Aromatic Mist, helping out Iron Jugglers here by giving it a special defense boost, and there's that Sandstorm starting to do damage to Roaring Moon as well as still doing damage to Iron Jugglers, which it set up itself. I cannot stress that enough. The Fire Punch though from Roaring Moon, not very effective there, onto Iron Jugulus, and Gliscor is going to follow it up with the Leafage, yet again going for that stamina boosted Chaladon. It is taking such little damage from these hits as the Sweet Kiss now from Iron Jugulus onto Gliscor is going to leave it confused, wondering why Iron Jugulus is kissing it like that. And it hopes to not do damage to itself, but first, Chaladon with the Ivy Cudgel, not very effective there, onto Roaring Moon, not doing a great deal of damage, as that Sandstorm follows it up with a little bit of additional damage being done to Roaring Moon as well as Iron Jugulus here. And the Hex now from Roaring Moon onto our Chaladon. That's one of the stronger hits we've seen on our Chaladon, not that it's still doing much, as Gliscor needs to shake off this confusion, and it is successful, going with the Spite here onto Iron Jugulus. It's going to cut into its PP, similar to how Gliscor's PP was cut earlier, but Iron Jugulus gets it cut by 4, and it responds with an Eerie Spell. This will be the second time Gliscor has been on the receiving end of an Eerie Spell, but this time it has been eliminated. That's the second for the Draconids here. Quick attack follow-up from our Chaladon onto Roaring Moon as that Sandstorm continuing to do damage here to everyone on the field but our Chaladon. Now out comes Salamence, looking very fitting there besides Roaring Moon, who immediately goes with the Stuffed Cheeks. That's Roaring Moon it is. Don't get confused between these two on the field, as it does give itself a nice physical defense boost by chowing down on its Leopard Berry. And Salamence follows it up with the Endeavor, but unfortunately it has not lost enough health to do so. It hasn't lost any health, but it is going to be on the receiving end potentially of a Scale Shot. Yes, this multi-hit move from Iron Jugulus, it is going to be super effective. We actually have all these Pokemon kind of having a relation to the Dragon type on the field at the moment, but this multi-hit move is super effective, and it has eliminated Salamence from this matchup. It is a 4-hit wonder. Salamence has been taken out of this matchup. That was very impressive by Iron Jugulus to lower its defenses to do so, giving itself a speed boost, followed up by the Mean Look onto Roaring Moon. The Draconids are in full control as Roaring Moon can no longer escape. But as I said earlier, no one's looking to run away from this matchup as out comes Braviary in its Unovian form. Roaring Moon is going to go and set up the Iron Defense. Now, it already gave itself a physical defense boost, and here it is giving itself an even greater physical defense boost. Iron Jugulus with that boosted speed sets up the Burning Bulwark, so with those lower defenses, very clever to protect itself here on the field. Braviary needs to concentrate on our Chaladon, going with the Psycho boost. And our Chaladon's put into knockout range, but it is able to hold on after that special attack gets lowered off Braviary. Our Chaladon is holding on, tries to go for a substitute, has lost too much health, so it will be unsuccessful. This allows Roaring Moon to go with the Harden, yet again boosting its defenses. It should have gone for the elimination of our Chaladon and gotten it off the field. A defense kill now for Iron Jugulus, boosting its defenses, but it is such an easy target on the field right now. Braviary is going to go with the upper hand, but unfortunately that does fail, which means our Chaladon could capitalize here, going with the Superpower. Gets a fantastic hit on Braviary. It is going to cut into the physical attack and physical defense that's been boosted so many times here for our Chaladon. Roaring Moon with the Metal Burst. It fails. They just cannot get an elimination. Iron Jugulus with the Quiver Dance. They are practically toying with the Aethers at this point, giving a special attack boost here to Iron Jugulus, as well as boosting that special defense and speed. I wonder if it can move quicker than Roaring Moon, as Iron Jugulus is going to have to chow down on its Leopard Berry to restore a little bit of PP. Braviary going with the Metal Sound. It's going to lower that physical defense. That special defense of Iron Jugulus, but should have gone for the easy elimination. Our Chaladon with the Volt Tackle. This will be super effective, but gets such little damage there done to Roaring Moon. However, it has left it paralyzed, so it's going to slow it down. It may actually make it unable to move, as our Chaladon's able to hang on after that recoil damage. And the speed control goes back to Iron Jugulus with the Petal Dance. Not very effective, but effective enough to get the elimination. Roaring Moon has been taken out of this matchup. Can the Medalliators get an elimination in this match? Braviary needs to go for something. Goes with the Overheat. And finally, not very effective as well, but effective enough, and a critical hit to eliminate Iron Juggler. It does cut into the special attack of Braviary, but they've finally got an elimination on the board. They need to follow it up and try and get rid of Archaludon with all those boosted defenses before it starts restoring its health. Archaludon with the Flower Trick, you know this is going to be a critical play as well. Still not very effective though. On to Braviary here. It is going to be joined by Dragonite. It's going to be Altaria coming out for the Hammerlock Dragonites. Two Dragon Flying types. And they have just taken out Archaludon there. Braviary getting that elimination as well. Maybe the Aethers are still in this. Dragonite follows it up with the Accelerock. It's super effective, capitalizing on that part flying type of Altaria, who is going to respond with the Thunder Fang, which it does very little damage to that Dragon type, and helping it through not make it super effective. As out comes Noivern, this flying Dragon type with the speed control, immediately going with the Temper Flare, getting the easy elimination of Braviary, taking it out of this matchup. Dragonite has 4 Dragon types to contend with, going with the Trop Kick. That is not going to be very effective there onto Altaria, but it is going to lower its physical attack, and Altaria is going to respond with the Echoed Voice here, still getting very little damage done to Dragonite, as is followed up with the Blizzard. This will be super effective, but Dragonite is able to avoid it. It needs to go for a Blizzard of its own, and it goes with the Petal Blizzard. That is not the Blizzard that I meant. That is not very effective on the Dragonites, as Altaria with the Perish Song. Very intelligent play there, because it is just Perish Trap Dragonite here on the field. We still have 4 Pokemon remaining for the Dragonites, although I'm not sure Noivern probably appreciates that it's going to be a sacrificial Pokemon here, as it's going to fly up high in the sky, probably trying to get away from this Perish Song. Dragonite needs to go for Altaria here at the moment. It goes with the Uproar, but it goes for Noivern. This is great for the Dragonites, as Altaria is going to go with the Air Cutter here. Gets a good connection there onto Dragonite as that Perish count begins to fall to 2 for everyone on the field. The Dragonites have practically locked this up. It's just how it will finish as the fly from Noivern. Gets a great hit, puts Dragonite into knockout range. It responds with the Skull. Not very effective there onto Noivern, who's able to tank that move. Altaria follows it up with the stored power here onto Dragonite, who's able to tank that move as the Perish count falls to 1. We know the Dragonites have got the victory here. Again, it is just how it will end. And Noivern with the Poison Gas, hoping that the poison will finish off Dragonite before the Perish Song does. I do not think Noivern wants to be eliminated in this matchup. Dragonite with the Shadow Ball, though, is going to try and take care of it here on the field, but it does not get enough damage there onto Noivern. Altaria is going to go with the Leaf Blade. This will be heavily resisted by Dragonite. It needs to hold on from that poisoning if it hopes to take out 2 of the Dragonites, but unfortunately Dragonite is eliminated by the poison. The Perish Song does not come into play in the end, and the Dragonites have absolutely dominated the Medali Aethers. What an unbelievable showing, and they do have the bye next round, but after that they will be going up against the Vile Stonebreakers, whereas the Aethers need to recollect themselves, as next round they will be going up against the Lava Ridge Flare. But until then, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I'll see you when you see me.